Hi everyone, Paige Evans with Studio Calico here today to share one of my favorite techniques, which is rolling pattern paper into tubes, and I'm using the Poet Society Scrapbook main kit only. I've pulled the 8 beautiful pattern papers front and back. Just can't get enough of them. They are so colorful, and I'm trimming a 1-inch strip from each of the papers. I actually ended up trimming 4 1-inch strips from each paper so I can have 2 front and two back from each piece of paper. So you take the 1-inch strip and you fold up about a 1/4 inch, fold it up again another 1/4 inch, and then apply a strip of super sticky double-sided tape. Peel away the paper and fold it up once more. And I'm pressing it nice and flat so that it sticks together really well. I have a little bit of excess, so I'm just trimming that off. And then I'm going to press it again to make sure it stays. And then I'm shaping it into a tube just by starting at one end and pressing it into a cylindrical shape, into a rolled paper tube. Gives your hands a nice good workout. So again, I'm flipping the paper over this time to show the other pattern, rolling the paper up about a 1/4 inch, rolling it up again about a 1/4 inch, placing super sticky double-sided tape along the folded edge, pressing it down nice and flat, peeling off the paper, and then rolling it up again another 1/4 inch. And then after I trim off the excess, I will form the flatness into a rolled paper tube. So park yourself in front of your favorite TV show or in front of a movie and start rolling away. So you should end up with 24 paper tubes. That's 4 from each paper, 2 front, 2 back. And I've decided to trim them all down to 7 inches, so in hindsight I should have made them 7 inches long in the first place, but I didn't really know the direction my layout was going until I figured out exactly how long I wanted them. So it's better to start off with too much than too little, right? So I pulled this lovely aquamarine colored cardstock from the main kit, and I'm finding the center with my ruler, 6 inches in, 6 inches down, and that's where I'm going to place my photo. And I'm going to loosely figure out the placement of the paper tubes so that I can see where I need to place the adhesive. And again, right now I'm not worrying about where the paper tubes are. This isn't the final placement. I just want to see where I need to place my adhesive. This would make a unique rolled paper frame, unique rolled paper frame. So once I have the placement figured out, I'm just going to lightly mark with a pencil the inner and outer edges of where I will need to place adhesive. So I've gone ahead and stuck down super sticky tape inside my pencil marks, and now it's time to start placing the rolled paper tubes. So since I have 2 of each pattern, remember I cut 2 pieces of paper from the front and back, I want to make sure that I don't have 2 of the same pattern right next to each other or on the same side of the frame. So I just have fun placing my paper tubes in an aesthetically pleasing manner. There's really no right or wrong way to place the paper tubes. Just put them in an order that you think looks cool. And you just want to make sure that there are 8 rolled paper tubes on every side. As you can see, I miscounted on the first row there, but I'll fix it, don't worry. And as you can see, I have to place another dark blue one, but I'd already put a dark blue one on that side, so I'm just carefully switching out one of the tubes from the other side. So there's a nice contrast. Oh, here we go. I'm about to place the 8th paper tube on the bottom row. Great. Now we're going to smoosh it down just a little bit so that there isn't any gaps in between each tube. I've sewed with my sewing machine and white thread 2 frames around the outside, and at the end I will journal in between those lines. Now it's time for the fun part of embellishing. So all these embellishments will come from the main kit as well as the printable file. So I'm taking these stickers and I want to draw the eye all around the page. So I'm starting at the top left corner and moving down to the bottom right corner to, like I said, draw your eye all around. Putting a printable label on the top left and then another printable label on the bottom right. To add some dimension and some shine, adding these colorful jewels along this diagonal that I'm creating. Tied a piece of this green velvet ribbon into a bow, and I trimmed this wooden hold tag, just the top off. I can adhere it right there and stick the bow on top inside the frame so that there's visual things going on all the way down this diagonal. I made the title from the alphabet digital stamps, which you can find in the supplies below, and I die cut them from white cardstock for the title of Mother's Day. This picture I took before church on Sunday, Mother's Day, with me and my kids. Adding the year from printable on top of the tag, and now I'm going to apply this row of heart rub-ons. Just figuring out the placement, and I think I like it on this envelope best. Instead of using a tool, I'm just using my finger because they rub on like butter. Nice and smooth. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this rolled paper technique, and I will see you again next time.